Yo, this is the Manga Haul number something. I'll put it on the screen, whichever one this was, I lost count. And I just got this Rightstuf box. There's a good number of manga in here. I forgot exactly everything I bought. So let's jog my memory and see what's in here. First thing right off the top is I got volume 7 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and that's I can't read this one yet because I was missing volume 4. So now I can read 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 0 at some point, maybe later, or maybe after reading this chunk. So I've been missing volume 4, so I read up to 3, finished that like last week, and I made this order. So far I'm actually kind of liking Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm pretty critical of shonen series just because I like there to be, like, the plot motivations have to be there, the villains have to be there, and so far I'm feeling it. Like, I kind of get it. Like, it's kind of neat. It's another school where people learn some kind of magic nonsense to do a bunch of magic abilities, and everyone's got different abilities, and you pair enemies up with each other and they fight, and then you do fun stuff with their abilities. It's another one of those. It's a shonen, so obviously, and I mean, being a shonen, it's going to be school oriented, it always is. So what happened in volume 3? So, like, they ran across some, like, really bad dudes, and then they have to fight each other, and it seems like maybe that's going to keep escalating for now. And yeah, this establishing some really cool characters. Some of these guys are, like, pretty powerful, and they're really cool. I really like the sense of danger in this. Haven't really had that since maybe reading a little bit more of Naruto or maybe some Bleach, because it seems like like the monsters were scary in Bleach. The ninjas were just murdering each other in Naruto, like even early on in the series, stuff like that. So, like, I'm getting that vibe again, so that's pretty good. And so now that some of the villains are established, and there's this event that's going to happen in the future, it hasn't happened yet. That was in volume 3 of the school get together thing, whatever. And apparently everyone thinks Yuji is dead. At least that's what I get. So Yuji's off training with Gojo, and everyone thinks Yuji is dead, and they're just kind of chilling, and they're just waiting for that school meetup thing they're gonna do. I think it's gonna basically turn into a tournament. I'm kind of waiting for the payoff for that. So I think Yuji is gonna show up. He's gonna like come in like Goku flying in there at the last minute. Everyone thinks he's dead, and he's gonna come save the day or something cool like that. So that's what I'm imagining is gonna happen, but a lot of stuff could happen. So I'm waiting for that kind of comedic payoff when he shows up, and everyone freaks out. And then I can finally go 5, 6, and then read 7. So I'm not even gonna flip through this because who knows what I might see in there. Yeah, I really dig that deaths kind of matter, or are likely to happen in Jujutsu Kaisen. It's pretty gritty, and I like the art style for that too. Let's pull a random one out of here. Boom. Yankees volume 5. I don't think, did I read volume 4? Yeah, I think I totally did. Yeah, so Yankees is kind of neat. It's, yeah, comedic, action, cats, personified as street thugs. Pretty awesome. So yeah, go watch my other previous manga hauls if you want to learn a bit about Yankees. I'll find the introductory one for you. That's right. They introduced that Stuf character, that Egyptian cat. Looks pretty cool. That dude looks like he's tough and awesome and stoic and cool like that. So we'll see what I want to see. What they that's what they established last time was him. So I can't wait till I read some of that. So that might be 4 or 5. I think that should be right this volume. So we'll see. Boom. Change of pace. We got a Blu-ray. At least I hope it's a Blu-ray. Oh, are you kidding me? It's a DVD. Did I do that on purpose? Oh, this is a DVD. I'll have to see if I actually accidentally bought a DVD. So okay. So I got Super Broly, Dragonball Super Broly. I finally just kind of wanted to watch it because I need to catch up with everything that happens. So what? Broly takes place at like right after the Broly movie happens before the Moro arc. So it happens like somewhere between this. Yeah, that happens right before the ending of this book because Moro shows up like right here. So it happens. So theoretically, you'd probably want to watch the Broly movie somewhere in here in between chapters in volume 9, but for the sake of, you know, if you want to read it, boom, right there, everything's in chronological order right here, boom, easy. But I've been procrastinating watching it because I'm not really that excited for it, because I know Funimation has done things. Funimation's done things to this movie. It's weird. They turned the whole movie green when the Japanese release isn't green, so they just put, you know, they just went into Adobe and just threw a green veil on everything, so I don't know why they did that. And they took Vic Mignogna's credits off of here, so there's a multitude of reasons why I'm not really a fan of Funimation right now. Boom, 14, yes, good. So yeah, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Volume 14. So yeah, after I watch the Bro movie, I can finally read volumes 10 to 13, and knowing that ahead of time, I picked up volume 14, so that way I'd have more to read. And it looks like the Mora arc is still going by this point, so that's cool. Okay, awesome. I don't have too much to say about Dragon Ball Z right now, but we'll get to it. Ooh, Kaiju number 8, volume 2. This is what I've read in my last haul. Some of the stuff that I got. Oh, the corner's bad. It kind of sucks. It's okay. Yeah, Kaiju number 8. This was actually really interesting. Everything I read that was new last time, this is kind of what I liked the most. And I still like the regular Ragnarok. Me and my girlfriend actually started watching the anime instead, so I could compare it. Yeah, this is really cool. I like this. I want to see this. I want to see what happens. The more I read, I'll do a top-down style video and I'll go over it. But Kaiju number 8's worth reading. I kind of like it. What's this thick one here? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Monster Volume 2. I keep looking back because I know it's. I think I put it on the other shelf. But it used to live like right here on the. It used to live right here between the top of the volumes there. Monster Volume 2. Urasawa is really awesome. I remember it was many years ago. I watched the Monster anime and I watched the first few episodes and it was just like so awesome. I didn't finish it. But then I learned that Urasawa was the guy obviously writing it, and the other stuff I read from Urasawa already. So I started getting the manga, and yeah, Monster is like super awesome. So I'm gonna keep reading it, and I'm gonna move on to other Urasawa stuff. I forgot what's happened. It was already like a couple years ago when I read the first volume. I'm really slow at reading stuff. I read something, I watch an episode of anime, I do something, and it'll be a year later, and I'll watch like, you know, another batch of episodes. Like, I'm really bad at stuff. I gotta keep on reading manga and watching anime. But that's what this manga haul's about. So I gotta read all this stuff, catch up on things. But yeah, Monster's really awesome. Anything Urasawa does is really awesome. We got Uzaki-chan Volume 6. So yeah, I'm already 6 volumes into Uzaki-chan. That's really cool. Yeah, I really like Uzaki-chan. It's funny. I think things are actually like developing. So when I read this 5th volume, we'll see what happens. We'll see how fast paced it is. If it's a little too fast paced, where nothing super, nothing development wise happens, then it's kind of a knock on it. But if something cool happens, there's more character development. If it's overall just really funny, then I'm gonna keep recommending Uzaki-chan, since I like rom-com stuff. I'm getting into rom-com stuff, I guess, a little bit more. But as long as the characters and the story develops, I'm kind of cool with it. Something that's high on my must-read list is Golden Kamuy. Because, like I said a million times, this was brand new when I went to ASEN 2014. And this goes along with what I said earlier, is that this was brand new 8 years ago. And I'm still just kind of in the early volumes, like volume 5 here. And now there's a couple dozen volumes out there at least to catch up on, if not 3, 25, 30 volumes out there waiting around for me to read. So this is definitely worth the read. And it's quite good. So yeah, like I said, food, northern Japanese culture, history, like it's all in here. It's really awesome. So yeah. Here it is, Record of Ragnarok Volume 2. It looks like it's going to be the Adam versus Zeus. I think that's Zeus. It wouldn't be God, it'd be Zeus. So yeah, Adam versus Zeus. I heard my buddies say that the animation quality on the fight was like not great. There's just a bunch of still frames. So hopefully I don't have that problem with the manga. Hopefully it's really awesome. But Record Ragnarok is actually a good. It was really fast paced. What I read from that first volume, and the anime was a little bit slower paced. Like it was 3-4 volumes for what I read in the first volume so far. 3-4 episodes for what I read in the first volume. But Record of Ragnarok is pretty awesome. I think its premise and execution is really done well. So we'll see how this goes. This seems pretty awesome. So we'll check it out. Keep reading. I'll probably do another update on this one when I finish this volume. Also Gundam Thunderbolt Volume 7. Another manga that has a lot of volumes I'm trying to catch up on desperately. And that's a texture. That's different. That texture there feels almost velvety. That's pretty cool. Yeah, see, it looks kind of matte. Let's see if I can get some shine on there. Yeah, it's a very matte finish, very velvety feel to it. And it's the whole book, the spine and the back and everything. I know that's different. Oh, how did I not notice that? This is the same, like similar. How did I not notice that before? I feel like it feels extra crisp. Like that velvety feel is different. I can feel it. It's on both. It feels the same. How did I not notice that before? It's strange. And this isn't mine, but it's Overlord, the light novel, Volume 1. I don't really know anything about Overlord, but I'm ordering this for a friend, so when she gets a hold of that, I should ask her like what's it about. So I don't know much about Overlord, but it's a light novel, and it's been a long time since I've actually read actual novels, because I'm in the podcasts, I'm in the audiobooks, I'm in the manga. I haven't done serious reading since high school, which I was in a class where all I did was read. So maybe I'll take a peek at this before giving it away quick. And I think that's everything from this haul. That's an empty box. That's everything. Oh wait, I think there's one thing I set aside. I wanted to make sure I did this last. Okay, actually we're not done yet. Hold on. We have volumes 1, 2, 3. Demon Slayer. Bada boom. Yeah. So yeah, I try to do this. I'm trying to do this now with my manga hauls with you guys. Is that I pick up something that's popular, pick up like 3 volumes, test it out, because I have not read or watched a minute of Demon Slayer stuff. So like Jujutsu Kaisen I did last time. I started reading Jujutsu Kaisen. This time I'm starting to read Demon Slayer. So we'll get into that. And I got 3 volumes, and I think last time I got that it was a spin-off I got. So at some point I can read that too. All I know is that this guy looks like Michael Jackson. That's the coolest shit I've ever seen. I heard a little bit of the premise. I don't even know the premise for Demon Slayer. So we'll see what happens. I'm really excited for Demon Slayer. Tell me what's popping. What's worth reading here? I don't even know if you can see all this, but there's my manga haul. Boom. Be sure to check out my analysis video later when I read these. I'll do analysis videos as I read manga from now on. I'll try to do them in batches, so I'll read some manga. So it might not be all of these in one video. It'll be maybe Jujutsu Kaisen, maybe the first volume of Demon Slayer, maybe everything else I bought in my previous hauls. So check those out. That's kind of what my channel is really about, is the analysis side of stuff. Anybody can sit here, and open up a box and show the stuff they bought and say what they did or didn't like off the, just saying like, oh, Demon Slayer is cool because the battles are awesome or whatever nonsense. Anyway, anyone could say that. So my job is to analyze stuff and tell you why it's good and tell you dive into what the author is trying to tell you. So tune in for that. So have a good day and see you guys later. Boom.